Well, you see, through the delivery of services to the population, by delivering services at the doorstep, what is being envisaged under NEGP, there will be a common platform for everybody. So it brings people on a common platform, in the sense that today the upper classes have an advantage, and corruption is also an issue. So by delivering services at the doorstep, it will bring people on a common platform.
How successful has the journey of NEGP so far? And is there a roadmap to change
No,
e-governance?
what I would suggest is that, because I look after capacity building, if you could make it a little more specific to capacity building, I would be better able to answer your questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So how do you see the capacity building programs in NEGP?
Well, the scheme was approved by the government in 2008, and we have been able to do something so far. For example, the sensitization of the leaders in the country. That is one scheme that we are handling through the capacity building scheme, and 18 such leadership meets have been conducted all over the country. The leadership meets are being conducted in order to sensitize the political leadership, the policy makers, for the importance of e-governance in the country. So that is one thing that has been done. The other thing that we are doing is the specialized trainings through NISG, and now the course content is ready and trainings are already being delivered all across. So that is another important initiative. Now the capacity building scheme envisages training, taking care of the training needs right from the policy makers to the panchayat level. So sensitizing people at all levels, imparting the necessary skills is what is being envisioned through the capacity building scheme. And we have made some strides, but a lot does need to be done. And once we are able to, in the next 3 to 4 years, once we are able to stabilize this, I am sure it will give wonderful returns.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, do you feel that there is a need of re-engineering in ICT for the effective implementation in e-governance?
Definitely, that need cannot be, it cannot be disputed at all. Definitely there is a need for re-engineering of government services. So government process re-engineering is also one of the specialized trainings under the capacity building scheme, because it is such an important aspect of NEGP.
Government in the recent years, Government of India has started financial inclusion programs, UID. So do you think that to the what extent these programs are able to achieve the goals of inclusive growth in our country?
Definitely they have a role to play, but again, I am not an expert on financial inclusion. I will not be able to answer your questions on that. But certainly, definitely it has a very, very important role to play.
And what are your future plans?
Future plans are like this: capacitating government employees at every level, because ultimately they are going to be instilling a sense of ownership among employees at every level towards the national e-governance plan, so that when programs are ready to roll out, every employee in the government feels that it is his program and it is for the benefit of everybody. So that is one thing that I am working on right now. It is envisaged under the capacity building scheme of the Government of India, but this is something that is very close to my heart, empowering people at every level. So basic, right from the basic computer literacy to managing contracts, managing SLAs, the basics of networking and hardware, then progressing to higher levels than that. So at every level, people have to be trained, to be IT literate, and have the skills that are needed at each level. So that is something very close to my heart, and I am working on that right now.